Conventional banks, the big clearers, have used this sort of hybrid structure. I'm not one to comment
Thinking
on
to invest in the UK? Well, according to the Investing in the UK seminar organised by Arab Bankers Association with the participation of experts from the commercial and the residential property market, the Islamic and conventional banking, the property market is in recovery.
Last year it really surprised us in terms of the amount of money that flowed in during the final quarter. We had forecasts for the whole of the UK, all sectors, of around 35 billion. And you can see that central London alone was just over 20 billion.
London is recognised as one of the most global cities in the world, and as such, it offers a wide range of property investment opportunities. Commercial or residential, London is attracting investors not only from abroad, but according to Sophie Chick, 50% of London's central residential properties are owned by British citizens who live and work in London.
So in prime central London, there is a common misconception that the whole of the market is dominated by international buyers. Actually, it's really important to remember that 50% of the buyers are from the UK. The other 50% do come from international buyers, but a third of those are buying their main residence. They're living and working in London. A proportion of those are investors buying in rental stock and renting it out to other people. And actually, the proportion of international buyers buying second homes is relatively small.
Commercial properties are also witnessing a rise in foreign investment, especially from the Middle East.
I think the key for the Middle Eastern investors is the fact that it is having that trophy asset. I mean, what we've seen in the past is they've got lots of equity to invest in the market, and up there with some of the sovereign wealth funds from the Far East and indeed North America. So the Middle Easterners have, of course, been a key part of the central London commercial property market, and they have been for many years. Some of my stats I showed earlier on, that they commit to effectively about 15% of total level of investment in central London offices last year. So they are very key. They're very keen on buying the big asset, and there's no reason why they shouldn't be, because they like to buy that secure asset in a key global city in the world.
There are plans for more than 230 towers across the capital. Islamic banks are already financing some of them. However, according to Wasim Khan, some Islamic financial products, Ijara for instance, are not yet meeting the needs of the market.
Unfortunately, strictly Sharia states that the usufruct in that property has already left the lessor's hands, the lessor necessarily being the borrower. And therefore the Ijara structure, which essentially interposes a lease between the borrower and the occupational tenant, is not strictly permitted under Sharia. And therefore that's one of the reasons why Ijara-based lending has not been as successful. It works very well for assets where there isn't a tenant or it's a development site, but it doesn't work so well for assets where there is an existing income stream. And that seems to be the trend, is that people are looking for an income rather than for speculative development.
The UK real estate market is in recovery. House prices are up by 11%, with the strongest price growth in London. Bushra Bouyub, Levant TV, London.